Hi, welcome to Reacts with Jax. I'm Jax, and today I'm reacting to The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I am really looking forward to jumping into this. I really hope that Sam and Bucky team up in this one and start working together. We've seen them living their individual lives, and to be honest, their individual lives suck. Sam can't get a bank loan because he's been a fugitive, and then when he finally did come back from the blip, it shows that he's been out of work for 5 years. And it's just such a bummer that nobody's figured out a way to reintegrate the people that have come back. You know, somebody like Tony would have been able to figure it out because he was always the guy that would fix problems on a mass level. And you know that he would have figured out some kind of a fund for people to apply for loans and stuff like that. You know it because he was always the guy to fix things. He had the fund for when towns were destroyed. He would go around and try and rebuild them after the Avengers fought in wars. When the Avengers needed a place to live, he built them a place and in upstate New York. So it's just one of those things where I feel like the guy who used to fix all of the problems that needed fixing is gone. And it just makes life a little bit harder for everyone. And then obviously Cap being gone ruins everything as well because he was the best. Just for existing. I really hope that we can start to see their lives be rebuilt in a positive way that they're actually happy with. They've just been on the run for so many years and then, you know, they died, which was a little bit of a problem. So I'm excited to see this. So let's just jump right into it. Make sure you subscribe and like this video if you enjoy this content, and let's get started.
Welcoming your new Captain America.
Yummy. Let's hiss. We hate that man. It's kind of weird seeing previously on because I'm so used to streaming service shows being like, yeah, we're actively encouraging you to binge, so you don't need to know previously on. Was this the guy who was wearing the Captain America thing? Does he have any magical powers? What are you? Oh, he's from the military.
Everybody in the world
Hates you.
expects me to be something.
Well, that's a relatable experience.
And I don't want to fail them.
Don't make me like him. Do not. No. I'm rooting into hatred.
Be yourself.
I think that's very healthy of me.
They're gonna love you.
No, we're not. Oh no, I feel bad. No.
Love you.
Love you.
Lammy, don't fall. Here, sit right there.
Not yet. You're up.
Copy that.
I have no problem with you.
2 weeks ago, we're prepping the team for a special ops mission in Chile, and now this.
It's been great. It's been great, but it's been a lot of handshakes.
Why was he chosen? He hasn't gone through a super soldier serum. Are they still giving people super soldier serums?
Listen, this suit comes with expectations, bro. You can't just punch your way out of problems anymore.
It was really just Captain America, you know, like it was his personality. It wasn't just his strength or the fact that he was a symbol. It's like what he actually represented because of who he was. Like he didn't want to punch his way out of problems. That's why he was chosen. That was interesting that they started off on him. I thought they were just going to make him a villain and get rid of his character kind of quickly with Sam getting that shield back, but nope. They're giving him an empathetic storyline. Oh, I like this song. I like the band. I like his ensemble, but I don't like him. Oh, don't you dare. Was that a Captain America doll that they just repurposed for this new Captain America? Is that why they brought this guy up? Because they didn't want to lose out on merchandise opportunities? And where were all these Captain America fans when Steve was alive? I mean, we saw a mild amount of Captain America fans, but we didn't see all these people. I feel like it's a little bit anticlimactic that we get a giant crowd of people after Captain America is no longer here anymore. They're not real fans, because real fans would not cheer for this poser.
This has got to be fun, though, coming back to your high school after so much has changed.
Oh, it's great.
What has changed? You were given a costume. You did not go through the super soldier serum program.
What is it like being Captain America? Do eagles fly overhead wherever you go?
That laugh.
For those of you who aren't familiar with John's resume,
Yes, impress me.
first person in American history to receive 3 medals of honor.
Oh, that's actually impressive.
The government did a study of your body at MIT, and you tested off the charts in every measurable category.
What? Oh.
I don't have the flashiest gadgets, I don't have super strength. But what I do have is guts. Something Captain America always had. I got big shoes to fill.
Did you know Steve Rogers?
Did you?
I liked that what I was doing would make people feel safe.
Okay.
Steve Rogers was the kind of guy who could do that.
What do you think about this, Bucky? Damn it, they made me like him. He was a very accomplished person, and how is he so physically strong?
Seems like a good guy.
Seems.
Thanks for doing this on such short notice.
But who's behind him?
Finishing up the checklist, you'll be all good to go once you land in Munich.
I think he's a good guy that's being used.
Shouldn't have given up the shield.
Yes, you shouldn't have, Samuel.
This is wrong.
It is wrong.
I'm working, all right? So all this outrage is gonna have to wait.
Well, it's just gonna build. Anger needs to get released.
This isn't what Steve wanted.
Oh my God, so what do you want me to do? Call America and tell him I changed my mind?
Yes. Do you have America's number? Whammy, could you please give it to him?
Connected to this online group called the Flag Smashers. Now Red Wing traced them, so that's where I'm going.
Well, I don't trust Red Wing.
How do you not trust Red Wing? He's just a little drone guy.
Androids, aliens, and wizards.
It's not a thing.
That's definitely a thing.
No, it's not.
Every time we fight one of the 3.
So who are you fighting now, Gandalf?
Gandalf? Gandalf would never.
There are no wizards.
Doctor Strange
Is a sorcerer.
Oh, how? What?
Sorcerer is a wizard without a hat. Think about it.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree.
All right, I just came up with that. It's crazy.
I just came up with that.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
Why can't Bucky come with you? Look, just take care of this flag smasher guy, and then go, get your shield back and tell that Captain America knockoff to go back to being amazing. Just not be Captain America. Was he from the comics? Oh, I'm very curious if somebody tried to take over from Captain America. He probably, if he's being brought in as a superhero, he might have an actual superhero name that I'll listen for that. They might call him something else, and that might be his superhero name.
All right, Buck.
No, you can't call me that.
Why not? That's what Steve called you.
Steve knew me longer, and Steve had a plan.
Yeah, Steve had a plan.
I have a plan.
Do you?
Really? What is it?
To jump out of an airplane. That is a plan.
Where's the chute? We're 200 feet. It's too low for a chute.
Oh, he didn't use this. He used his wings. You can handle it. Oh. Oh God, he just jumped out of an airplane. Okay. Yeah.
I have all of that on camera. You know that, right?
Because of Red Wing. Hello, Red Wing.
Get out of my face, Sam, or I'll break it.
Okay, head north. Come on.
I love that Sam's just like, get up, come on, we gotta go. I don't care that you just did something amazing. I don't have a Marvel cup today. I grabbed my Princess Aurora cup. I think this is the first time I haven't used my Marvel cup for a Marvel show.
You're doing the staring thing again. They're in there.
I wonder if wearing that arm is difficult for him to do fighting moves. Does it limit his mobility at all? Is it hot?
I see a clear path. I say we take it.
We're not assassins.
Well, one of you is an assassin.
Oh, stealthy. Little time in Wakanda and you come out White Panther.
It's actually White Wolf.
It's a White Wolf. Was that another one of his nicknames in the comics? White Wolf?
I got a vibranium arm. I can take the thing.
And I can fly. Who gives a
I can
Wait.
fly. Whammy can ba. I can wish you positive energy.
Oh, look at that. How many people you see now? 1.
That's a lot for me to count.
2. Oh, here comes again. 4.
I'll trust your math skills on that.
There's an 8th person. I think they have a hostage.
Oh my God, he's so fast when he runs. Oh, Captain America was that fast too. Do we think it's a hostage? Yes, I don't think it is a hostage.
Okay?
Okay, my initial instinct, not a hostage, was correct. It's episode 2. They're not going to do anything to Bucky.
I always wanted to do that.
You just killed Red Wing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't smile. Don't. You're a good person, but I don't like you yet, and that's the problem.
Sam, John Walker, Captain America.
Unbelievable.
Looks
Are
like you guys...
you kidding? You're introducing yourself to Captain America's bestie by saying, "Hi, I'm Captain America." Is he saving them? Yes. Are we okay with it? Yes, we will accept his help. We will also criticize him every step of the way. Because if there's one thing I learned, it's that being a backseat driver and just giving unsolicited advice is just the right thing to do. Yeah, he doesn't call you Captain America, he calls you by your name. Oh.
Could've used that shield.
Get off of me!
Yeah, could've used that shield. Oh god, you don't have your shield anymore. Now I'm rooting for him. Don't die.
That was a bad idea.
Why? Are you really that powerful? No, she's more powerful. They're all gonna have to work together to defeat this woman. You need to check on the guy in the car. Steve would have checked on the guy in the car.
Look, at least we know what we're up against now, huh?
We?
Just because you carry that shield, it doesn't mean you're Captain America.
Look, I've done the work, okay?
You're talking... Does he know who they are?
Look, it's 20 miles to the airport. You guys need a ride. Guys.
Bucky can run really fast and he can fly, though.
No, we didn't track them. We tracked you through Red Wing.
You hacked my tech?
Does he always just stare like that?
He didn't used to stare at Steve like that.
Who are you?
Lamar Hoskins. I'm Battlestar. John Spartan.
Battlestar?
Battlestar, so that's a superhero name, right?
You didn't think that the shield was gonna end up here. I get it, Bucky. I'm not trying to be Steve.
You should have opened with that.
I'm just trying to be the best Captain America I can be.
Why? Just be somebody new.
It'd be a whole lot easier if I had Cap's wingman on my side.
Yeah, to convince people that you're Captain America. I think what's frustrating is that Captain America had to prove himself, and it wasn't about the title, it was about who he was. You can't just enter into a space and become that person and pick up that legacy. You have to be your own person and build up your own legacy. I think it's funny that at the beginning of this episode, I was like, are there more super soldiers? And yes, the answer to that question is yes.
I hear more and more people talk about the freedom fighters who are pushing back. They call you Robin Hood.
So maybe these are people that have been used and abused by the same system that Bucky was used by. I mean, not the same people, but like the same concept.
Let's take the shield, Sam.
Yes!
Let's take the shield and do this ourselves.
You take
You can't
that
just
shield.
run up on a man, beat him up, and take it.
No, you don't have to. You can do it while he's sleeping.
Sharon was branded enemy of the state, and Steve and I were on the run for 2 years. I don't want to live the rest of my life in La Vida Loca.
Okay, you're being logical, and I don't like that.
There is someone that you should meet.
Who? Have I met them? Has Lammy? You've been keeping secret friends? So rude.
Sam, this is Isaiah. He was a hero. One of the ones that Hydra feared the most, like Steve.
So give him the shield. I don't have a problem with that.
Isaiah, the reason we're here is because there's more of you and me out there.
He's a so.
And we need to know how.
I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. You know what they did to me? for being a hero. They put my ass in jail for 30
Why?
years.
Why?
People running tests,
Oh,
taking my blood, coming into my cell.
that's sad. All these people get so heavily experimented on.
Is there a problem here?
No, we're just talking.
We're fine. Can I see your ID?
No.
No, I'm not giving him shit. We're just talking.
Hey, look, is this guy bothering you?
What?
Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wilson. I didn't recognize you without the goggles. I'm really, really sorry about this.
Oh, it's another one. Just another one. There's another one. I don't mean to laugh, but that was just a really funny shot.
Mr. Barnes, there's a warrant out for your arrest.
Yeah.
The president pardoned him for all of that.
You missed your court-mandated therapy.
I hope they bring that guy back, the brand new super soldier they just introduced.
I heard you were working with Bucky, so I thought I'd step in.
Did you?
Bucky's not going to be following a strict schedule any longer.
Who authorizes?
Who are you? Who are you? He's too happy. You know what I mean? Like, Steve carried a big burden on him. He wasn't always smiley. Bucky, look at him. That other all the super soldiers carry a lot of trauma with them. And this guy, this new guy, what's his name? James? He's so happy. Oh, it's the group therapy session.
This may be slightly unprofessional, but it's the only way that I can see of you getting over whatever's eating at you.
Is there anything professional about this, though? It's like, these people do not follow any kind of standard human protocol. I mean, they've been experimented on. They're older. They are going through time. Like, how do you, as a professional mental health advocate, even approach someone like Bucky or Sam?
In my miracle, he would talk less.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
It's time for the soul-gazing exercise.
Is that where we gaze into each other's eyes?
Yeah, I mean,
No, turn around, turn around, face each other. Face each other.
You should really enjoy this.
You should enjoy this.
Stare.
So you just
Get close.
You have to hold
Good
hands.
exercise.
All right, get close.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, come closer.
But their knees. You have to interlock your knees.
You know what? Fine. Here.
There we go.
You happy
Whoa.
now?
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
We're locked
That's
in
fine.
now.
It's a little close.
It's very close.
Wait, what are you doing? Are you having a staring contest?
Who won?
Why does Sam aggravate you? And don't say something childish.
Because Steve chose him.
Why'd you give up that shield?
Oh.
So maybe he was wrong about you, and if he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me.
Oh. Right.
But can you accept that I did what I thought was right? I will squash it right now. We both can go on separate long vacations and never see each other again.
I don't like that.
I'll see you outside.
That didn't seem like a friendly tap on the arm.
That was really great.
Well, you can't force therapy on people who don't want it. That's why court order therapy doesn't work.
What was rule number 2 again?
Don't hurt anyone.
Interesting that she knows everyone. Again? Oh.
Gentlemen.
I'm the one being childish. I'm aware. If he's a villain, I'm gonna be, I can't, he better be a villain. If he's not a villain, I'm gonna be so upset.
Where's she now, Walker? Do you know?
No, we don't know, Bucky. But it's only a matter of time before we find out.
Things are really intense for you, aren't they?
We're more flexible, so it wouldn't make sense for us to work with you.
Stay the hell out of my way.
He's so a villain, isn't he? Maybe I'm trying to figure out how the storyline's gonna go. Maybe he's gonna try and be a good person and then get frustrated that he can't prove himself to people, and that's gonna kind of turn him further and further into a villain. Because that music was kind of ominous when he was
I'll give you time.
turning away from them.
I'll hold them off.
It could have just been leading into this scene though, but she seems like a good person. You know, like you can tell she's not a villain.
One world. One people.
I think they're going to be able to reason with her. Who knows? Maybe they'll bring her on the team. I think the fact that that guy was calling her Robin Hood is good. But, oh, don't do that. That's not going to make anyone's life better. That was this is a really cool shot. Oh, no. They're really building up her story to be more empathetic. Oh, she's crying. Yeah, she's not a villain. You know, they're not doing the best things, but they are trying to create good in their own way. I could also be saying that about Walker, but I'm not.
I know where you're going with this, and no.
He knows all of Hydra's secrets. Don't you remember Siberia?
So you're just gonna go sit in a room with this guy? We're gonna go see Zemo.
Oh my god. Don't you dare. And the episode there, Zemo. I'm so glad. I mentioned before I was hoping that they kind of brought Zemo back. Obviously, Zemo's a terrible person. Like, terrible. It's the end. Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. I love how this is progressing. I think that this was a much better episode than the first one. I still liked the first one, but I feel like the first one was kind of warming us up to the pace of the show, the general story. It had a lot of explaining to do and was really setting us up for the rest of this season. So I see now it's like picking up. All of the characters are getting more interesting. Walker is the one who has the Captain America shield. He's interesting to me. So I'm assuming that you guys know who his friend Battlestar is and whether or not Battlestar is a good person or a bad person. I get the impression that Battlestar is good. I get the impression that both Battlestar and Walker are good. It's just, there's something about them. I don't know. I think it's the fact that we've had no reason why Walker should become the next Captain America. Like, no one's trying to, I guess, well, in Spider-Man, we did see, in Spider-Man Far From Home, we saw people ask for Spider-Man to become the next Iron Man. So the concept of replacing these superheroes is already in existence, but nobody was asking Peter Parker to take on the name of Iron Man. Nobody's asking anyone to take on the name of Black Widow. I mean, you can certainly compare certain superheroes together, but I'm not really sure why there's this concept of, hey, because we have the Captain America shield, we're going to need somebody to just like step right in and become Captain America. That's a very weird concept to me, and I don't understand what the motivation behind that is. They did mention that America needs a symbol, but I think you can get a symbol without replacing the man behind the symbol and having somebody new carry that torch. Why not just evolve the symbol into a new superhero? And I was going to say, shouldn't that superhero come about organically? But Steve didn't technically come about organically. Thank you so much for being here and supporting my channel. Make sure to subscribe and like this video if you enjoy this content. I hope you have the most wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.